All right, 39 and 40, the last ones. Okay, so it's all to do with hominin species. So I like to call it the Homo. I don't like to pronounce that name, so I call them flora because they were always short. They were about a meter and they were small, so I call them Homo flora. So Homo floras were identified from fossils found on an isolated Indonesian island. These were dated about 18,000 years old. Again, we could read through all these texts. I just want to show you what the most important parts of this particular stimulus is actually important. So we know they're upright and they're bipedal. We know that their cranial volume was less than 1/3 of the average cranial volume of a modern adult human, which means they were less intelligent, if you will. They had harder, thicker eyebrow ridges. They were 1 meter tall, as I said, so hence why I call them floor. They had a larger arm to leg ratio, and their weight was 16 kilograms. We found that the fossils were in sediment that contained stone tools and fireplaces for cooking. And then you obviously had the fireplaces containing burnt bones of animals, each weighing more than 350 kilos, which is really heavy given they're 16 kilos. The stone tools include blades, spearheads, and cutting and chopping tools. So they obviously have those tools. So taking into consideration all that evidence, the thing that I actually think is the big thing to stand out is that they would have to work together quite well to actually get that 350 kilo animal, one, but also the idea of sophistication. I mean, they were reasonably intelligent to have these particular stone tools to go through. And so when I look at answer B, which is the final answer, I think it makes the most logical sense out of all of them, just on the idea that social cooperation and methods for passing on knowledge, because they obviously were improving as time went on in terms of their efficiency and productivity. But the big thing to note is they're 16 kilos. And they've obviously got 350 kilos to carry. So that means they've got about 22 individuals to do so. So they obviously had that social cooperation and the methods for passing on that knowledge. Question 40 is looking at the idea of opposable thumbs. And so the development of an opposable thumb in primate evolution, we know we want opposable thumbs for the use of tools. That's all we want opposable thumbs for. Without a thumb, we can't actually use those tools to the best of our ability. So it's obviously an anatomical development, but it actually assisted in tool making in hominins. So hence why C is the big one.